Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday, September 22nd, 2024. Today is the first day of fall. Yesterday was the last day of summer, since today is the last day of fall. No kidding, right? Sorry. I just wanted to make this video to highlight the garden for the season and show off the stars of the show, which are my palm trees, and the supporting cast, which is everything else. I consider my garden a palm garden. It's been a weird season. My cactus is fruiting. Strange season. We've had like 5 heat waves, and right now we're in the middle of a month-long drought, which is actually a little longer since the last rain event we've had was in mid-August. Sort of like the 23rd of August. I think we had 3 days of rain in a row. Hasn't rained since then. That's my beautiful 6-year-old Trachea or windmill palm, and that's my Yucca gloriosa, with its still has its full bloom. It's been blooming for the last week and a half. Go down here and show you. Still even got tomatoes. So take a look at some of those tomatoes over there. And this is only crepe myrtle that still has blooms in it. The drought has taken its toll on them, and the coolness on the night already starts making them go dormant. Take a look at that beauty. It's been a strange season, and something like this. My Brugmansia or Angel's trumpets. Normally they bloom around, say, July 4. It's got its first bloom almost at the end of September. Uh, Maybe about a week ago they started blooming. They're quite beautiful, and strange season, but it's been a good one. This is my Pindo palm. Look how beautiful she is. She's planted her in 2019, and she's grown quite a lot and big and beautiful. Like I said, the crepe myrtles, there's usually a bloom around this time of the season, but the drought is taking care of that, and I don't think we're going to get any more color or flowers out of it. This is my pink hibiscus, is already going dormant. Another one of my trackies. This one's been here third season. She's quite small, and I did miss one. Let me go back over here. Planted at the same time as this one, which had a spear pole when somebody gave it to me, and I nursed it back to health. And it's gonna take a bit, but looks like she's gonna make it. And that one's been there 2 years already, but she's like tiny, doesn't want to grow. Maybe a little bit of fertilizer next season, and we'll see what happens. This is my small Washingtonia robusta, and she's looking decent. And the trunk's gotten a little bit fatter, so she's doing okay. My Sept banana, and this is my red hibiscus, and still has some blooms in it, and looks like she's about to go dormant as the nights get colder and less sunlight. It's called a Robellini or pygmy date palm, and this is her third season in the ground. My other hibiscus there is already suffering some effects from the drought and the coolness of nights. A pomegranate, I've been eating these all month, and as they get red like that, that one's almost ready to go. And little yellowing on the leaves, so that's because of the drought, just like my fig. I water these by hand almost every other day during the drought, just to keep them looking decent. But there's nothing like the rain, the nutrients that come with the rain. Big difference between tap water and the rain. This is my two robellinis over here. Those used to be in the center of my yard, and then I transferred them over here when I put the pool back up. And crepe myrtles, and these are already starting to change color as we're getting like 50-degree weather in the overnight. It's a papaya. It's called a blood banana. Look how beautiful those leaves are. Red on the bottom. She's beautiful. One of the insect bananas that my friend Louis gave me. It's another brugmansia and a sago palm. It's called a sago palm, but it's actually a cycad, which is a prehistoric type palm tree. And this one's been here on year number 4. A little bit of color left. These are called cleomes. That's a pink one, and that's a white one. Large bananas. Look how big these things got. Today is we're in mid-September. This will be cut down around the first week of November. So still got about another month to go on them, a month and a half. It's one of my potted palms right there. It's a king palm. It's been in a pot for about 10 years, and that one is very tropical. And it goes into my sunroom. A lot of this stuff goes into my sunroom. That's a pineapple, and it's called a fishtail palm. The fronds look like a fishtail. She's in the pot, and she also goes inside my into my sunroom. My pride and joy is this trachea right here. I planted her in 2019. It's gonna be almost 6 years old, and she's grown to about almost 9 feet tall. And definitely, I'm gonna have to put an extender ring on the winter protection box I put around her. And she's a female, and she has a pot of seeds, and hopefully I will, when they dry out, we'll get to germinate some of them and make some babies. Let's give her the ones around. She's such a beaut. My pride and joy, I call her. It's my fig tree right there, and most of the figs are gone as the birds and myself have gone to them. But she put out quite a few fruit this year. This is called a monstera, and lots of coleus over here and alocasias. That's my apple tree right up there, and because of the 5 heat waves we had, lost most of its leaves. For some reason, it doesn't like it when there's a prolonged heat, and lots of the apples fell off, and very few. Every other year, it produces a lot, so this was like an off year anyway. But and since the leaves dropped, the coleus didn't do as well because these are shade loving, and the leaves provide a lot of shade. And normally these are a lot bushier, a lot taller, and they're already going into seed. And these are the seeds. These stay outside. I just collapse the seed into the pot, and they come back every year, just like the petunias. Since I'm concentrating on the palms, I've already gone over what all these are, but these are the rest of the stuff that gives my garden some color. Lots of coleus, colocasias, crotons, wandering Jew. This is called caladium, and these are cleomes over there, pink and white, and lots of coleus back there. This one here is my needle palm, and I planted her, my oldest one of the palms, about 9 years ago, and it's a bushy type plant, but she's doing really well, and no winter protection at all. She has survived 9 winters already, going into his 10th next year. And she's very cold hardy, probably the cold hardiest palm that can survive out here without protection. Another one of my pride and joys is my Washingtonia robusta, or my Mexican fan palm. And she's about 9 feet tall also. I had her in a pot for bought her about 10 years ago, but she's only been in the ground only 4, and look how big she's gotten. Look at that trunk. It's another Brugmansia already, has a lot of pods and will rebloom again. Pods are growing back. Some of my citrus over here, a bunch of flowers this year, but for some reason the fruit didn't come out. This one is my Meyer lemon down here, and she just finished flowering, and the fruit is right there, kind of small. And once I put her in my sunroom, the fruit will mature. And like I had a tons of lemons in my sunroom over the winter. My beautiful plumeria, trying to keep the sun out because the sun is rising right now. It's really early in the morning. I'm doing this. Look at her. Look how beautiful she is, the plumeria. And she's got some, still got a ton of flowers on it. This one was given to me by my neighbor next door. Tiny plant. It was dying on her. Just I nursed her back to health, and she's been here about 4 years. Trying to walk backwards so the sun won't hit the front of the lens. Take a look at that beauty. That's a blood banana. That's the difference between potting one and putting one in the ground. Look how big they get. When I planted her, she was about a foot tall this year. Because I do cut them and repot them. The Musa Basio stays on the ground, which is the green one right next to it. Look at the beauty. My petunias, some still have blooms, and most of them are going into seed, just like this one. And that's a second rebloom right there, just like this one. And this is cilantro right here, cilantro. I get some of the seeds from my cilantro, which is that one right there too. And as you can see, a lot of the petunias are coming out all over the place again. And they go dormant and come back just like that one. Already going into seed. Pretty soon I'll collapse that, and next year will come back. Look, some more growing in here. And these are my zinnias already. Cut them down, and those are the seeds for next season. And as you can see, my pool closed out for the season. And these are some of the citrus that was given to me by my friend. That's a guava. This is a Buddha's hand, and that's a star fruit. And this is the stairs to the deck that I built this past season. Getting some wood ready to build the extender boxes for some of my palms. And let me show you this last one, and it's considered a palm. This is called a bird of paradise, and she's about 10 years old. Has never flowered, and I know it looks like a banana, but it's actually a palm. Bird of paradise. And this is a rubber tree. Another gift from a friend of mine. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I know it's been a little long. I just wanted to highlight some of my palms. And look how big everything got. And we'll enjoy this for at least another month and a half before most of it is cut down. And a lot of the stuff goes into my sunroom. With that, I'll let you go. Take care of yourselves. God bless. And we'll bring you more videos next season. And I still got to do my recap video for the year, which is going to normally put it out sometime in the fall, early winter. Have a blessed day. Take care of yourself. God bless. And we'll see you next season.